Hello everyone, I'm back today with another kind of impromptu live stream. I'm continuing my previous one of why you're not thinking big enough. I got cut off because I was walking deeply in the woods and there was no signal. So if you're coming on and watching this as a replay, hello guys, thank you for coming and joining me. I'm Sarah, the modern day shaman, and I'm all about facilitating, big changes for you in your own life by looking within. Now, I was talking on Tuesday in the woods about why you're not thinking big enough, and I thought I'd hop on and show you guys that I'm actually all about going to the best places, and I'm here live from my kitchen today, mainly because I wanted to make sure that I had signal for you. Why you're not thinking big enough. Now on Tuesday I was talking about how when you were small, when you were a little child, you probably had a dream of what it was that you wanted to be when you were a grown-up. Hello Patrice, hello Polly, thanks for joining me. And that childhood dream was unfiltered. You hadn't learned yet that you needed to fit in, that you wanted connection, that you couldn't, or that you shouldn't, and you kind of, as you grew up, will have moulded your dream, whatever that was when you were small, into something probably quite different, although you can feel a thread of it in your life. Now I'm saying that even if you have still got a big dream and you're moving towards it, I invite you today to think a little bit bigger. Because your big dream is still probably chiseled off at the edges. And you know why? Well, because all of us want validation. We want to be seen and we want to be heard and we want to feel connection with those around us. So we unconsciously tell ourselves that perhaps we mustn't be that big, as big as the dream can be, because we won't be liked. We won't fit in anymore. The life we know or knew will disintegrate. And that brings up fear. It brings up emotion. It brings up self-sabotage, procrastination, victim on all sorts of different levels. Now, these shadow aspects, we all have them and they never leave us. At some point, whenever we're growing, they rear their heads as kind of common bedfellows and tap us on the shoulder and go, hey guy, what about me? You've forgotten about me. I like to keep you safe. So if you can have a little bit of a think about what it was when you were small what you were dreaming of. So my childhood dream, as I mentioned a little bit on Tuesday, was that I wanted to be grown up. I wanted to be fully in control of my life. And I saw that as being grown up. Now, it's been my journey to find myself, to know myself within me, and to continue that evolution of me into something more every single day. Now, as a small child, I gave it that childhood kind of label of being grown up, when actually what it was self-mastery, to know myself. So just track back in you. What did you wish for when you were small for your life? And how is that showing up now? I had a client who desperately wanted to be a fashion designer. Now she's designing brands. Okay, she didn't actually make it into the fashion world, but she is absolutely clothing her clients with their own energetic vibration and giving it colour and giving it meaning. And that's her thread. She's not thought bigger than that yet, but she will, because she's seriously growing and she's still quite young. I have another client who, when she first started to work with me, was really kind of bored with what she was doing. She had a big following, she's very visible digitally, and had a very successful, sold out her launch. She was bored. And when we actually kind of worked into what it was that she could see for herself, well, it is limitless. And it took a little while to coax out the huge, big dream. And there were tears. And there were, oh my gosh, I knew this when I was small. But what there wasn't was boredom. What there was excitement. What there was something to reach for, something to stretch for, something to grow for. So if in your life you are feeling that you have goals, but they're not that inspiring, that they feel perhaps easily achievable, that they fit you into the box of what you have learned is accepted in your society, in your culture, in your family, I invite you today to think bigger, to maybe take out that little genie lamp, give it a rub and see what comes out of that mythical legend of the genie in the bottle, and see what the genie in the bottle has to say to you. It'll be inside you, and it will perhaps give you an idea of something that you secretly dream of, but you never admit you could be. But let me tell you, you are that amazing. You have infinite possibilities. You've just got to get out of your own way. Now, it may be that it's difficult for you to do that on your own. God's teeth, I know it is. And so go out and find someone that you trust, that will coach you, that will listen to you, that will mentor you, that will help you with your energy, with your mindset, and will give you strategic action plans based on where it is that you want to go. Daydream on your dreams. Wonder about them. Write them down. Get them into something that is real in our life. Think about them a lot. Positively, that you can. Work out the resistances behind yourself, because trust me, if you think that there is something out there that's huge for you, that you really want to achieve and you dream of aspiring to, you will have an inner voice saying, no, you can't, that's going to be too much work, no one's going to listen to you, who do you think you are? There will be all of these different resistances. Now, those resistances are your golden nuggets. They are what will show you how to be the highest authentic you, because those resistances will take you on a path into your inner world. They will help you track back to your past when they were formed, when these resistances were formed, and you will be able to turn them around from your adult now perspective and move forwards with a new energy around you, a new understanding that you absolutely can be and do whatever it is that you dream of doing. So there we are, guys. There's my Why You're Not Thinking Big Enough continued, live from my kitchen rather than out in the woods. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will be back again next week with some more mini trainings. I'd love to hear your feedback. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you want to connect with me, come and have a look at my website, www.sarahnegus.com. Send me an email at sarah@sarahnegus.com, and I'd love to chat with you. Comment on the thread if you want something really immediate. Lots of love, and thanks for listening, guys. Bye.